Hello, beautiful souls. This is Mariana and Stefan with Raw Vegan Blessings. Welcome to our channel and welcome to our high vibrational living. Today's topic is our gratitude to local organic farmers, and is it possible to be a raw vegan and still not consume nourishing food? And the answer is yes. One can eat vegetables and fruits for many months, but the source and the quality of that food is everything. When our food is grown under natural, organic, and photogenic sun-fed conditions, it is truly amazing. Consumed in their raw, unprocessed, and natural state, these foods are living. They are empowering, healing, and cleansing for the body and for the mind. However, when foods are grown in depleted, chemically treated soil, they are not natural. They come from unnatural earth sprayed with herbicides and pesticides for commercial use, and are very often picked prematurely. When these foods are then processed by heat, they become unnatural produce. Sometimes they're even genetically altered to withstand long shipping distances and to look appealing in stores, attracting us with their appearances. In his book, Conscious Eating, a work of over 800 pages, Dr. Gabriel Cousens cites a major study from Rutgers University that found organic produce had on average of 83% more nutrients than non-organic food. Of course, the nutritional value of organic foods will still be different from soil to soil. This is why we recommend growing your own vegetables and fruits whenever possible, or even grow your own microgreens and sprouts in your kitchen that are very nourishing for your body, your mind, and your soul. And if you can, it's best to buy from a variety of organic sources. For the last 2 years, our choices has been local fresh markets or local organic farms where we can pick our own food. We have learned that the entire world's food supply depends on the quality of the soil. On our own farm in Oregon, we have started composting our fruit and vegetable leftovers to use in next year's garden for our tomatoes, zucchini, cucumbers, dill, parsley, and thyme. We are also planning to grow lettuce, radishes, and peppers, and we have even planted fruit trees that will benefit from our compost. We do this because we have learned that the nutritional content of our food depends tremendously on the quality of the soil and the growing methods. From experience and from reading the book Conscious Eating, we learned about the major problems with commercial growing. The use of synthetic fertilizers may in short term produce what appears to be abundant growth and large produce. However, in this process, commercial growers add chemicals that destroy the soil's ecological balance and the natural harmony between plants and the earth. The plants become overstimulated and forced to mature too rapidly. This disrupts their natural metabolic rhythm, causing them to fail to fully transform their starches and acids into normal plant sugars. They also fail to absorb valuable minerals. This problem is compounded by the common commercial practice of picking fruits and vegetables before they're ripe, to minimize spoilage, of course, during shipping. As a result, most commercial produce is not ripe when it reaches our homes. Not only does this produce have less taste, but it also tends to be acid forming rather than alkaline producing in the body. This food is nutritionally deficient and its resistance to disease is decreased. When we consume these less vital plants, we in turn become less vital and more prone to disease. This is why we always choose locally grown organic produce. It is why we grow whatever we can, either in our garden or in our very small kitchen in Miami. Concentrating on the vital force of the sprouts and microgreens we cultivate indoors is very important. Let's not forget that many herbicides, fungicides, and pesticides are highly poisonous to our bodies. They are absorbed into the interior flesh of the plant from the surface and the roots. Unfortunately, no matter how much we wash our produce in baking soda and vinegar solution, these poisons remain because they have been absorbed at a systemic cellular level. These man-made poisons are also killing our soil by destroying the beneficial bacteria and earthworms that help form the humus, which is crucial for optimal plant growth. In our small organic garden, we do not spray even organic pesticides. We let the insects take their share, and we still have plenty of produce left for us. The best way to maximize our nutrition is to either grow our own organic produce or buy certified organic produce. I found this out years ago when I moved to the Upper West Side of Manhattan. A good friend of mine introduced me to a local farmers market next to Central Park. And this was my introduction to the magic of consciously choosing my own food. When we became raw vegan with Stefan, this act became even more personal. I felt a kind of communication between myself and the raw living foods I was selecting for our meals and juices. Our favorite way to shop is at local farmers market, which can be found almost in every city across the country. We even started introducing ourselves directly to the farmers, always asking about their farming practices, their soil, and what inputs they use. Most people are happy to share these processes. In Oregon, we have gone to pick our own blueberries and grapes. In this way, we felt like becoming part of the food cycle we were consuming. Because food is not only nutrition, but also energy, vibration, and information. We believe that healthy living, longevity, happiness, beauty, prosperity are in a very close relationship with the naturalness of the food we consume and the way it has been grown, transported, and has started its life. At Raw Vegan Blessings, we honor more than just the food on our plates. We honor the hands, hearts, and soil that made it possible. We have deep gratitude to our local organic farmers, the stewards of the earth, who grow with intention, harvest with love, and nourish all of us with their labor. Their work is not just agricultural, it is spiritual. Every melon, herb, or head of lettuce grown locally and organically carries the life force of the land, the energy of the sun, and the imprint of human love and care. We believe that a raw vegan journey and high vibrational living are not just about cleansing the body, but also about elevating the soul. And what could be more soul nourishing than knowing where your food comes from? Because the food we consume is the fuel for our magnificent vessel, our body. where our divine soul resides. Next time when you eat a juicy peach or a sweet melon, pause, breathe, fully enjoy and offer silent thanks to the farmers who made that moment possible. And if you can, visit your local farmers market, shake a hand, ask a name, support a farm, bless the cycle, because true gratitude multiplies prosperity and blessings bloom wherever gratitude is planted. Thank you for watching this video, and many raw vegan blessings from Mariana and Stefan. And remember, stay authentic. This is your truth and this is your power.